In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a business card type product using attributes and text attributes. So here I am in the back end of my company store for a company called Dunder Mifflin. First thing I'm going to do is add my attributes. Under products, under the drop down for products, you'll find attribute groups. I'm going to go there. So here I'm going to go to the tab for text field attributes. And I'm going to create my first attributes. So click the button on the upper right corner of new text field. First, you'll give it a title. So this is going to be for the name. This is optional. This is the default text. You can leave it blank, or you can put something like name here. This is also optional. It is a description, something that can be next to this field. So we'll just, so you can see where it shows up, we'll put something here. Like your name goes here. And how long they can make that field. So let's just say 30 characters. If we want to make it mandatory. And the order. So this is the order that they're going to appear within the front of the website. So let's just say the name, we want the name at the top. So we'll put 1. Number of rows is going to be 1. And we're good to go. So we'll save that. So there it is. It adds my text attribute into there. And we're going to add another one. This time it's going to be for a title. Default text. This time we're going to leave the default text blank and the description blank. I'm going to give it a length. Length is mandatory, so we want to say maybe it's 20 characters. It's mandatory. We're going to make this order 2 and 1 row. Save changes. And we're going to add another text field. This one's going to be for the phone number. And we're going to again leave the default text blank and the description blank. And we're going to say it's 20 characters. It's mandatory. And the order is 3. Number of rows is 1. Go ahead and save changes. All right. And we're going to add one more for the email address. Again, we're going to leave these 2 fields blank. The length, we'll say 30 characters. It's mandatory. The order is going to be 4. Number of rows is 1. If there's additional cost, you notice we skipped this part, but if there is an additional cost or cell associated with this, you can add that here. So that if they do fill in this field, that you can make it not mandatory, and then have an option to say if they want to fill in this field, it then charges them an extra $5 or whatever you want. But we're going to leave those blank for this business card, as typically there's not going to be any cost associated with these. Okay, so go ahead and save changes. So I've got all my text fields completed that I want for this business card product. I'm also going to add one attribute group for the finish. I'm going to give the end user the option to select either matte or glossy. So from the attribute groups tab, I'm going to say new attribute group. In the title, what I want this group to be called, and we're going to call it finish. We'll leave the screen title blank. And we'll put the order as 1. The option is mandatory and it's active. I'll go ahead and save that. Okay, so we're going to, on this right side is what we want to do. We're going to add the attribute. So this is going to be the selections that they can choose from. So we'll say new attribute. And we're going to call this one matte. The order is, let's say 2. There's no additional price, and it is going to be the default. Actually, we'll leave the default unchecked. That way that there's none selected. All right, we'll go ahead and save that. And we're going to add one more for glossy. So new attribute. Call it glossy. This time the order is going to be 1. And we're going to say this additional cost of that is going to be an additional $10. Go ahead and save that. And save. Okay, so we've added our attributes, set them all up. Now we need to create the product. So from the products dropdown, we're going to go to New Product. We're going to give the product a name, so that's required. Call it Dunder Mifflin Business Card. We're going to give it a code. It is required. So just something, maybe a short version. Typically this is from the supplier, but maybe in this case it's something else. Just you can put whatever you want. You can put something in the description if you want. Right here we're going to just describe, a lot of times with business cards, the way I typically do it is if they, on the front end, if they select 1, then that counts as like getting them 100. So you can write something like okay, so something like that. That way if they do select 2 on checkout, quantity of 2, they get 200. So that's kind of something that you can do. We're going to add the category. I've actually already added the category for print. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom where all my categories are for this website. I'm just going to select print. Click OK. I'm going to select my vendor. Just going to say this product is being offered by ADG Promo. At that point, this checkbox becomes clickable. So I'm going to select that now. That way when I save the product, it will become a published and live product. Okay. I'm going to skip the color and sizes. This product doesn't need any of that. I'm going to skip the customization. Don't need any of that either. I'm going to go to pricing. So on the pricing tab, I'm going to enter my quantity breaks. I'm just going to say quantity of 1. And we're going to say this is $15. And if you want to enter a cost, you can. You don't have to, but I'm going to say it's $10. Okay. And then I'm going to apply all my text attributes. So you'll see here there's a button for text attributes. I'm going to click that and check all the ones that I want to apply. You may have more for other products, so you don't want to check those ones. But in this case, I'm going to check them all. And I'm going to click Select. Okay, so that applies the text attributes. And there's also this button here for Add Product Attribute, which is just the normal attributes. So from this drop-down, I'm going to select Finish. That's the one I created. And I'm going to say Glossy, Select. It adds it in there. Now, if you recall, when we created the attribute, I gave it a cost there. Now, you can do it that way, or you can leave that field blank when you create the attribute, and you can apply additional cost prices here. Okay, we're going to do it again because I only did the glossy option. So this one's going to be for the matte option, and select. So now we have those 2 options that my customer will be able to select from when they add this product to their cart. Next step is the images. So I've got an image already on my desktop, so I'm going to go ahead and click Choose File. And scroll to where I have my business card image there. Double click and upload. Oh, there's my image. So now what I'll do is go ahead and click Save Changes. And then just going right into our product database, so sometimes it could take a few seconds. So it's perfect. It's gone in. It's got the message we're looking for. Product has been saved and is live, as you can see right here. Now I'm going to view this product because I do need to turn this product on for this website. The way I have it, this site set up is every product is turned off. So any product I want to make live on the site, I need to turn it on with this checkbox there. So when you're on the product details, you'll see that checkbox to the upper right. So now I'm going to go ahead and view this site on the front end. So you'll see here there's a View Site button. Go ahead and click that. It's going to take me to the front end of the website. And I'm going to go to the print category here that I've created. There's my business card product. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. So you can see here's the quantity. There's my description, my product title, the cost. So I'm going to enter a 2 here because I want 200 business cards. And then next. So here you can see we have all our attributes. So we have the finish selection. We'll go ahead and do glossy. And then we need to fill in all of our fields here. So as you recall, we did the default information here. So you have the description, which shows up there, and then that default, which are optional options, but that's how they'll show if you do want to use them. So I'm going to start filling this out. And the title. And a phone number. And email. I want to say tradeline.com. So you can see once I do all that, it's calculated. It's got that $15, the additional $10 that I selected for the glossy option. And that's it. So I added the cart, and then I'll get all the information once I receive that order of what my customer wants to order.